Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the B&L Natatorium. My name is Aaron Harrell, here again with Andrew Swinson, former B&L great, currently Purdue Boilermaker. Andrew, welcome.
Thank you very much. I'm very glad to be here again this weekend. Had a really good broadcast last time, hoping to do better, even better this time. So yeah.
Yes, should be another great event here today. The B&L Stars host the New Albany Bulldogs. We are getting ready to start here. I want to thank our sponsors, Bedford Federal Savings Bank and Resource Services, for today's broadcast. So if you know someone who might be interested in watching, now is a good time to give them a call and give them a heads up to tune in. Andrew, looking forward to a good match today here. I know last time we were here, the girls did not have a team to go up against, but got to swim for time. So I know we really haven't had a lot of time to look over the list today, but what do we look forward, to like the fifth round or fifth event going into the season? I think this is the fifth event for the B&L Stars. So is this where you start to really get into your stride, or is it a couple more weeks before you get there?
So at this point for our B&L guys, we're really looking at how fast can they go while they're completely exhausted. So right now, for them to be able to go season best, close to season best, start dropping a little bit more time while really tired, that's really the goal right now, is to just swim fast while tired. It doesn't really necessarily matter if you're dropping a whole lot of time right now, but you just want to be consistent, and you want to, consistency is really just key at this point in the season.
Okay.
So
pretty much that's where you see in these long practices, they're getting them tired.
Yeah.
To be able to, for the meets, so they can have to swim as fast as they can while they're tired.
Right, yeah. So for these guys, I know they're doing 3 hours every afternoon. So.
And we're going to pause here for the national anthem. Thank you for that. And then we are going to get ready here for the girls' 200-yard medley relay. Andrew, who do we have here for that race?
All right, so for B&L, we have Kaitlyn Hackney, Emma Gabhart, Shelby Slaughter, and Ursula Patton. And then for New Albany, up in lane 2, we have Dana Wright, Annalise Hickman, Clara Bishop, and Olivia Randall. And then in lane 5, also for the Stars, we have Caitlin Moody, Abby Rich, Bella Held, and Lydia Scales. So this relay goes 50 backstroke, 50 breaststroke, 50 fly, and then 50 freestyle. So this race is nice and competitive most of the time. It's kind of cool to see some of the teams' different strengths come out. This was always my favorite relay to swim in high school. I would normally do backstroke on this relay, and then a good friend of mine, Dason Sorrells, would do breaststroke, and then my brother would do butterfly since he was good at butterfly, and then freestyle would always either be anchored by John Allen, current swimmer on the team, or Jacob Worley.
All right, and the girls do go first here, and then the boys will follow with the same event. And we've got a lot of events. This is senior day. I believe there is 8 seniors today that will be honored, and that will be after the diving portion. So we will honor those seniors after the diving.
2 of the seniors are actually in this relay right now. So in lane 4, Kaitlyn Hackney, she's about to swim. This will be her 50 backstroke. And then the anchor of the same relay that Kaitlyn's on, Ursula Patton, she's also a senior. So we get to see them in action right off the bat. Looks like Kaitlyn Hackney with the lead right now.
And I'm sure if you watched our last broadcast, we have changed positions. So hopefully we're in a better position this week for you at home.
Kaitlyn Hackney finishing first for the Stars, 32.63. Followed by the second BNL relay and the New Albany relay. In the water right now for the Stars is Emma Gabhart and Abby Rich, and then for New Albany is Annalise Hickman. Emma Gabhart with a split of 32.4. Great swim for her. Shelby Slaughter in the water right now, swimming butterfly for the Stars. Just saw Clara Bishop dive in to do butterfly for New Albany. And there goes Bella Held. Ursula Patton will dive in to finish this relay off for the Stars. She's a senior for BNL.
And after each race, we will show the scoreboard, the timing board, for those of you at home. We will watch Ursula come in for the finish.
Let's see where Ursula can go. 27.49 for Ursula. Great split for her. Bella Held will finish up her fly length right here and hand it off to Lydia Scales. The New Albany relays about to finish up with Olivia Randall. She'll finish the New Albany relay off second place. Lydia Scales will come finishing up for the Stars B relay. Putting in that last effort into the wall. Let's see what she can go. 42.98. All right, so coming up, we'll have the boys 200-yard medley relay. We'll have 3 New Albany relays and 3 Bedford relays. So looks like the top seed in this relay will be BNL with Cole Baker, Garrett Henson, Alexander Swenson, and John Allen. No seniors in that relay. And then second seed will go to New Albany with Kurt Jaron, Ben Powell, Sam Jaggers, and Caleb Kruer. Other relays we have here in lane 1, Toby Kluehammer, Madison Payne, Griffin Hampton, and Thomas Powell. Lane 2 we have Nate Samsill, Logan Papp, Eli Jackson, and David Guy. Lane 5 we have Adam Touloustic, Isaiah Ethel, Cole Dennison, and Trey Kimberly. Lane 6 we have Isaac Williams, Noah Carter, Hayden Puckett, and Cade May. So right now leading it out is Cole Baker.
Pretty tight right now.
He'll finish first, closely followed by the New Albany guy, Kurt Garrett. Looks like we have a good race between Garrett Hinson and Ben Powell right now. Turning equal. Up next we'll have Alexander Swenson and Sam Jaggers racing some butterfly.
Albany's in the water first.
Looks like Alexander Swenson hit that wall with a slight lead.
Yes, and he's made up quite a bit of time.
In goes John Allen for the Stars and Caleb Kruer for New Albany. These guys just have a 50 freestyle to sprint left. So John Allen has a slight lead. He'll finish it off for the Stars. With a nice split of 22.89 for John. Caleb Kruer with a great split of 21.9. Trey Kimberly finishing third for the Stars as well.
And we've still got 2 teams in the water.
Great swing from all those guys there. All right, up next we have two of the seniors swimming in this 200 freestyle. We'll have Ursula Patton in lane 4 and Allison McIntosh in lane 6. And then we'll have Crystal Webb for the Stars as well in lane 5. And then on the top half of the pool, we have Maria Faust and Jonah Carper. This is a 200 freestyle. They'll do 4 laps of the pool.
Andrew, I will ask, Ursula Patton just finished another race. Is it good or is it bad to go this quick?
Oh, for me personally, it's a terrible thing. Normally, I would do the either the 200 freestyle relay right into the 100 backstroke, or I would do the 100 backstroke right into the 400 freestyle relay. And normally, the second race in that lineup, it hurts a lot more than it normally would, to say the least.
Right.
Sometimes it's good to have a race at a bigger meet where you maybe have like 20 to 30 minutes of rest. So it's kind of a nice warm up. So like at a meet like Senior State, that's a club meet that a lot of the swimmers will go to after high school season. It's nice to have like a 50 freestyle at the beginning of the meet, and then afterwards do your main race like a 100 backstroke or 100 fly or maybe a 200 freestyle, something like that. Ursula Patton flipping first. Splitting a 33-2. She has 100 yards left. So my roommate for college, he's a swimmer too. He does the 500 and the 100 butterfly. The 100 butterfly is only so it goes 100 butterfly, girls 100 freestyle, guys 100 freestyle, and then the 500.
Oh wow!
So he didn't have hardly any rest at all going into his 500 freestyle at a high school state, which definitely he said it hurt him a lot. So it really just depends on the person though. For me, I don't really like my main race to be my very first race, but I also don't like doing things back to back like Ursula Patton just had to do.
But she is doing it no problem at all.
Finishing strong. Great swim for her. Looks like she'll go 2:08.99. Like up in lane 2. Jonah Carper just finished, and then Maria Foss right after her.
So New Albany comes in 2-3.
Yep, which actually outscores first place. And then finishing up here down at the bottom of the pool, Crystal Webb. Good swim for her too. And then in lane 6, we have Allison McIntosh, the senior. Good swimming all across the board there.
And here it is the same for John Allen.
Yep. Looks like John will have to do the 200 freestyle right after his sprint freestyle he just did. Lane 1, we have Jack Green. Lane 2, Caleb Dye. Lane 3, Will Carlson. Lane 4, John Allen. Lane 5, Hayden Puckett. Lane 6, Isaac Williams. Isaac Williams, one of the seniors for BNL. He started swimming as a junior in high school, so.
So just his second year.
Just his second year of swimming. Looks like Will Carlson and John Allen both out fast. Will Carlson with the lead at the 50. Will Carlson definitely on pace to go much faster than his season PR of 158.
Again, I know we talked about this last week, is you don't want to go out too fast, because then you'd rather want to build up to that final sprint, right?
Right, yeah. So the way I like to do my races, I do one of two things. Sometimes I'll take my races out as fast as I can and try to hold on. And then other times I'll try to take my races out more of at a moderate pace and then come back in the end. And it looks like Will Carlson did the former of those two strategies. He took it out really fast and now he's just trying to hang on. But it'll be him the final 25. Let's see if he can hold his lead.
Looks like he will.
Will Carlson finishing first. John Allen finishing second. Will with a time of 155.7. John with a time of 158.01. And then in third place, we have Caleb Dye with a time of 205.22, new season best for him. And we have Hayden Puckett finishing up right here in fourth place. And then up in lane 1, Jack Green. And then Isaac Williams.
Good job from those swimmers.
Looks like Isaac Williams just got a new PR. Good job to him. He's kind of struggling to get out of the pool from how tired he is. All right, next race
I would
up.
be pretty tired too.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Next race up, we have the 200-yard IM. Caroline Barbier, Lauren Lopp for the New Albany. And then we have Emma Gabhart and Ashlie Thompson for the Stars. So we'll see how fast they take this IM out. So in butterfly, normally it's a good strategy to just kind of chill on this first 50 and then pick it up towards the end of the race. So you don't want to use too much energy in this first 50 fly because then you still have the 50 back, 50 breast, and 50 freestyle to do.
Pretty much on that first set, just go through the motions.
Yeah, go through the motions, kind of get that like nice easy speed. Don't try too hard, but obviously don't go too smooth either. Just want to save enough to be able to finish the race. Looks like Emma Gabhart's still in the lead doing backstroke right now. Let's see what her split is. 105 about going out. And then in second place, not too far behind her, we have Lauren Lopp. Next up, that was Caroline Barbier. And then we have Ashlie Thomas for the Stars. 100 left for all these girls. Looks like Emma Gabhart still with the lead though. She'll just have this 50 freestyle left. Let's see how much she has left in the tank. Then Lauren Lopp will start her last 50 here in a second. Looks like Emma Gabhart coming in here to finish. She'll finish in about 2:17. Should be right around her PR. Or her season best at least. Not sure what her PR is. But Lauren Lopp will finish second right here. Coming into the wall. Looks like she'll go around 2:39. Caroline Barbier just finished, followed closely by Ashlie Thomas. It looks like they're having some difficulties with the board, so times for lane 1 and 4 probably won't be able to be announced. Good thing there was no one in those lanes this time. Hopefully they get that fixed. But up next we'll have Logan Papp, Sam Jaggers, Kurt Jaron for New Albany. And then we'll have Alexander Swenson, Trey Kimbley, and Cole Dennis for the Stars. This will be another 200 IM.
And again, just want to thank our sponsors, Bedford Federal Savings Bank, for today's sponsorship of this live stream. They are working on that timing now, it looks like. So hopefully they'll get that fixed.
All right, boy, turn it on now. All right, here we go. Men's 200 IM. Looks like Alexander Swenson isn't really holding a lot back in this butterfly length. We'll see how
he's not really listening to you right now. As your brother, he's not listening to you.
Yeah, he doesn't want to listen. He wants to take his butterfly out strong and then try to hold on for the rest of the race. Although he does have a better butterfly than I do, so hopefully it just looks like he was going out hard. Looks like he'll have the lead though at the 75 mark, flipping first in backstroke. Not too far behind was Kurt Guerin. Looks like Alexander will go into breaststroke, leading by about a body length. Breaststroke, I know, is not his strong suit though. But his breaststroke's still probably better than mine. My breaststroke is it's a work in progress, to say the least. Looks like Kurt Guerin's still hanging on. Let's see how hard these guys can finish this last 50 once they come into the wall after breaststroke. Alexander splitting a 38 on the breaststroke, solid split. Looks like in third place we have Sam Jaggers, fourth place Trey Kimbley. Looks like Alexander Swenson's gonna finish right here in a time. Great time. We'll see what it is in a second. Followed by Kurt Guerin. Alexander with a good time of 2:07. Kurt Guerin, 2:14. Finishing third was Sam Jaggers. Fourth was Trey Kimbley. Looks like we have a good race for fifth right now between Cole Dennis and Logan Papp. Looks like Cole Dennis will finish fifth, Logan Papp sixth. Good showing from all those guys.
And we are still having issues. It looks like they are going to replace the timing boards in the pool.
Looks like the lane 5 board's coming out.
And lane 2.
Hopefully they don't have any more problems with that in the future. But next up we have the 50 freestyle. So, like I mentioned the last live stream, this is the fastest race in swimming. So there's really no room for error anywhere.
And this one's just go, go, go.
Yeah, it's just go, go, go. No strategy, no breathing, all speed.
And who do we have in this race? I know it's going to be a short talk about it, but
Kaitlyn Hackney, Bella Held, Lydia Scales from the Stars, and then Clara Bishop and Abigail Holder for New Albany. Kaitlyn Hackney swimming her freestyle, the senior in lane 4, my bad. Looks like we have a pretty good race between these two girls. Kaitlyn Hackney will finish first, 27.91, followed by Abigail Holder and Clara Bishop in that order. And then Bella Held and Lydia Scales. Good racing for them. now we have the men's 50 freestyle with Ben Powell, Matthew Bishop, Caleb Kruer for New Albany, and Cole Baker, Adam Plustik, and Noah Carter for the Stars. Fun fact about me, I actually used to try to do the 50 freestyle, even though I was terrible at it.
At least you try. It's only a sprint, right?
Yeah, it's only a sprint. Looks like Caleb Kruer, a great first 25, about a 10 mid. Let's see if we can get a 21.
Very fast.
22-28, great swing from him, followed by Cole Baker in second place, 23-3-4. And then in third place we have lane 2, which was Matthew Bishop, 25-03. Fourth place we had Adam Plustik, and then they just cleared the times off the board.
Yep, they cleared those pretty quick.
Yeah.
So sorry about that at home if you missed those. So now they're going to set up for diving, it looks like.
Yes, sir.
And then just a reminder, diving is next, and then after diving, we will have senior recognition for those seniors that we have here. So we're going to take a short break here so Andrew and I can get a drink here. But again, as soon as diving starts, we will show you diving. And again, want to thank our sponsors, Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first, and Resource Services. Again, want to thank everybody for watching. Again, we're going to take a short break, and then we'll be back for diving. Thank you very much for watching, and hopefully everybody is staying healthy at home. And again, welcome back. We are getting ready to do diving portion of today's meet. We will have 3 divers today. Each will dive 6 times. As you can see, they just finished their warm-up dives, I believe. They might have one more warm-up dive, but and nope.
Looks like they're starting it.
Yep.
You're gonna have to excuse us for our lack of knowledge of diving, but
We will give you the scores. Our first diver is Abigail Rich. She is a senior for BNL.
She will be doing dive 301C, reverse dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.6.
This is a degree of difficulty 1.6 dive. Good job for her.
great dive for her. So the scores are 5, 5, 4.5. So I think the way they do scoring is they add up those 3 scores and then they multiply it by the degree of difficulty, which was 1.6.
He will be doing dive 304C, to reverse, double somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 2.1.
This one is Colin Kruer of New Albany. His degree of difficulty is 2.1.
Looks like a solid dive for him.
4.5, a 4, and a 3.5.
4, 3 and 1/2.
Definitely
Next diver,
way harder than anything I could ever do. All right, up next we have Cade Bailey for the Stars. It's a sophomore.
position, degree of difficulty 1.7.
Good job from Kate. Let's see what the scores are. 4.5, a 3.5, and a 3.5.
3 and 1/2. 3 and 1/2.
Again, next up is Abigail Rich. This will be her second dive.
Second dive. This is dive 401C. It's an inward dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty 1.4.
Good job from Abigail.
Very small splash on that one.
A 5.5, a 4.5, and a 4.
4 and 1/2. 4. This will be Collins' second dive. It's dive 103E. It's a forward 1 and 1/2 somersault, right position, degree of difficulty 1.7.
1.7 degree of difficulty for Colin. He is a freshman from New Albany.
Sounded like he was doing a 1.5 pike. Let's see how he does. Really good
Great,
dive.
really good dive. Good job from Colin. 6.5, 6,
6 and 1/2. 6.
and a 5.5.
This will be Kane's second dive. This is dive 401B. It's an inward dive in the pike position, degree of difficulty 1.5.
Great dive.
Cade
Good.
solid dive right there.
Good job from Kay. That's a 6.5, a 6, and a 5 1/2.
Looks like he entered the water pretty much vertically. It's impressive.
Which is what you want.
Yeah, pretty sure it
For,
is.
yes.
401A. It's a back dive, straight, degree of difficulty, 1.7.
Good dive from Abigail. She gets a 4, a 5, and a 6.
5 and 6.
Great job.
Good job from Abigail.
This is Collins'
Again,
third
right after
dive.
this, we will have senior recognition for the seniors at B&L, so please stick around for that.
Somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 2.4.
2.4 degree of difficulty for Colin from New Albany. Good job.
Really impressive from him.
Very impressive for a freshman.
Yeah, definitely. 2.5. I don't know exactly what the dive is.
5.5, 5, and a 6.5.
6 and 1/2.
2.5 is definitely not easy to do off of a 1 meter springboard.
It's a back dive, high position, degree of difficulty, 1.6.
1.6 degree of difficulty for Kate Bailey. Good job.
Good dive for him.
That's a 5. A 4.5 and a 5.
4 and 1/2. 5. This will be the fourth dive.
Abigail will get ready to do her 4th dive. Again, there are 6 dives.
Forward dive, tuck position, degree of difficulty, 1.2.
Degree of difficulty 1.2. Good job from Abigail. She gets a 6, a 5.5, and a 5.
Good job, Abby.
5.
It's a senior for BNL right there.
Collins' fourth dive, this dive 204C. It's a back double somersault, tuck position, degree of difficulty 2.0.
Degree of difficulty for Colin is 2.0.
Nice.
Good job.
Double
Very
backflip
good
from
job.
him.
That's a 5, a 5, and a 6.5.
5, 6 and 1/2.
6.5. Really close to 7. The highest score we've seen in a while.
Yes.
Forward, 1 and 1/2 somersault, high position, degree of difficulty 1.7.
For Kate, degree of difficulty 1.7. Good job from Kate. Very good dive.
Solid dive from him.
It's a 6.5, a 6, and a 6.5.
6 and 1/2. This is Abby's fifth dive. It's dive 5211A. It's a back dive. Half twist, straight, degree of difficulty 1.8.
Good job.
Nice dive from Abby.
He gets a 4.5, a 4, and a 4.5.
4 1/2. 4 1/2.
Looks like Collins up again. Freshman from New Albany.
It is a back somersault, 1.5 twists, 2.3 degree of difficulty.
Wow. Good job.
I
Good
don't know
dive.
what that was, but that looked impressive to
That
me.
was impressive. Yes, it was.
Oh, there's the 7 right there.
6.5, 6.5, and 7.
Good job, Colin.
Cade's fifth dive.
Cade Bailey's 5th dive.
5221D. It's a back somersault, 1/2 twist, 3. Degree of difficulty, 1.7.
Good job from Cade. I think he just over-rotated just a little bit from what I could see.
Yeah, just a tad.
Scores 3.5, 3.5, and 3.5.
For Abby's last 5, she will be doing dive 102C. It's a forward somersault, top position, degree of difficulty, 1.4.
And Abby's final dive will be a degree of difficulty 1.4.
Then she'll go get ready for her senior night.
Waiting on the scores there.
No dive will be scored.
No dive will be scored.
This is Collins' last dive. It is dive 403C, inward, 1 1/2 somersault, top position, degree of difficulty, 2.2.
And Collins' final dive, degree of difficulty 2.2.
Said inward 1.5, so they're facing backwards but flipping forwards towards the board. I'd be terrified to do this.
Good job from Collins.
Very good job.
And he gets a 6.5, 4, and a 4.
And for Cade's last dive, it will be dive
All right,
402C.
Cade's final dive's coming up.
Inward somersault, top position, degree of difficulty.
See what he has for us.
Good body control there.
Oh yeah.
And he gets a 4, a 4, and a 4. 4's across the board for Kate.
Great job to all of our divers.
Yes, great job.
And up next we'll have the senior recognitions.
But while we're waiting for that, we are looking for a special treat today. This is our day to honor our senior swimmers.
And we will show you that in just a moment once they get everything set up and ready to go. we will mute our mics and turn up the arena mic here so we can hear what they are saying about each senior. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Again, just want to thank everybody for watching. I want to thank Bedford Federal Savings Bank for their sponsorship of today's meet, along with Resource Services.
Our first senior to make the walk today will be Kaitlyn Hackney. Her parents are Ginger Turner and Justin Tomlinson. She has 4 years B&L swim experience, and she is a participant for many years with Lawrence County Aquatics, or LCA. Her activities in B&L have included swimming, volunteering for the Special Olympics. She also has enjoyed working with children in the early childhood education classes. Her favorite team tradition is Betty gifts and dressing up for the boys' conference and sectionals. For her future plans, she intends to study at the University of Southern Indiana, majoring in nursing, and then working in pediatric nursing. Her senior message to the teammates: just do your best. Sorry I have to leave y'all, but I've served my time. Also, don't give up on anything. I'm rooting for all of you. The most memorable moment was winning the sections after 2 decades of losing. And her favorite senior coach quote: I'm not going to stop singing Hamilton until you go faster. That's from Coach Pax. Parents are Matt McIntosh and Lisa Jewell. Allison has 1 year of swim at B&L plus middle school swim. Her activities at B&L or the FFA, and her most memorable person is her father. Her future plans are to become a vet tech. Her favorite song is Death of a Bachelor by Panic at the Disco. Next we have Ursula Patton. Ursula's parents are Jennifer Patton and Allison Patton. Ursula has 9 years experience with LCA, 3 years experience swimming with the middle school, and 4 years at B&L. Her activities at B&L include being a member of the National Honor Society, the Beta Club, French Club, the Student Athlete Leadership Team. Her favorite team tradition is Christmas with the girls team every year. Her most admired person is her sister, Amanda. Her future plans are to attend college for biochemistry to pursue a career in pharmaceuticals. Her senior message to her teammates: I'll really miss you guys. This team has given me so many amazing memories that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. Just make the most of your time here. High school goes by way too fast. Thank you all for an amazing 4 years being a part of this wonderful team. Her favorite song is Sugar Magnolias by Grateful Dead. And her favorite coach quote is, you're not in shape until your legs are in shape, from Coach Adam. Her parents are Norman and Jennifer Rich. She has 1 year experience here at B&L. Her activities: she's been involved with the Renaissance Club, the Pep Club, the Riley Dance Marathon, French Club, musicals, Beta Club, Powder Puff Games. She's volunteered with the Special Olympics track and field and a member of the National Honor Society. Her favorite team tradition is the Betty Gifts Girls Exchange before each meet. The person she most admires is her mom. Her future plans: she hopes to travel and then plans to attend Ivy Tech. Her senior message to the teammates are good luck next year, guys. And. and her favorite coach quote is point your toes, from Coach Harrison. Our next winner is Abigail Rich. She has 1 year experience here at B&L. Her activities: she's been involved with the Renaissance Club, the Pep Club, the Riley Dance Marathon, French Club, musicals, Beta Club, Powder Puff Games. She's volunteered with the Special Olympics track and field and a member of the National Honor Society. Her favorite team tradition is the Betty Gifts Girls Exchange before each meet. The person she most admires is her mom. Her future plans: she hopes to travel and then plans to attend Ivy Tech. Her senior message to the teammates are good luck next year, guys. And her favorite coach quote is point your toes, Adam and Christy Thomas. She has 8 years experience in swimming, combined with LCA, middle school, and high school. Her activities at BNL, she says, if I'm not at the pool, I'm in the art department. Her favorite team tradition are the Christmas parties. The person she admires most is her previous art department teacher, Jessica Courtney. Her future plans are to attend dental school to become a dental assistant. Her senior message is to enjoy high school, stay involved. Her favorite song is Lemonade by Internet Money, Glenna, and Don Tolliver. Her favorite coach quote is "Let's rip some heads" by former coach Terry Toulouse. For the senior boys in alphabetical order, we have Adam Toulouse-Deck. His parents are Hein and Stephanie Toulouse-Deck. He has 4 years swim at BNL, 3 years in middle school. His activities at BNL are swimming and tennis. His favorite team tradition is picking the new favorite freshman, then making the favorite freshman trophy and listening to their acceptance speech. His most admired person is Yoda. His future plans to serve a 2-year mission for the church and then figure out the rest. And he's taking suggestions on figuring the rest out. The senior message to his teammates is don't rush it, guys. Just take your time and don't spit into the wind. His favorite song is I Got a Name by Jim Croce. And his favorite coach's quote is 200 easy, then you're done. His parents, Tom and Stephanie Williams. He has 2 years swim experience with BNL. And his other activities at BNL are cross country, track, Key Club, Beta Club, National Honor Society, Champions Together, and the Student Athlete Leadership Team. His favorite team tradition is going to Bub's Burgers. His future plans are to attend college, as yet undecided, to study psychology. He also wants to keep expanding his YouTube channel. The senior message to the teammates: even though I never thought I'd become a swimmer, I'm glad I did, so I could make friends as good as you all. His favorite coach quote is here, drink this pickle juice. There you have our seniors for the 2020-2021 school year. How about one last round of applause? Okay, we're going to get the pool prepared for the rest of the meet, and then we will have a 10-minute warm-up.
And hopefully everyone is doing well. Hopefully you enjoyed that senior recognition there that we had. And then like you heard, they're going to get the pool set up for the rest of the swim meet and then do a 10-minute warm-up period. So we're going to take an extended break here. Again, I want to thank you for watching. I want to thank Bedford Federal Savings Bank, the community comes first, and Resource Services for their sponsorship of today's meet. Again, can't thank you enough at home for watching, staying home, and staying healthy. And we will be back here in about 10 minutes for the remainder of today's meet. And we're going to mute the sound, so everybody will be back. There will not be any sound, but we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
For the girls, the winner is Abigail Rich with a score of 111.5 points. For the boys, Colin Brewer from Albany 209.6 points. And second was Kate Rowley from BNL with 139.1 points.
And welcome back. We're going to get ready here to get started.
I'm here till January 18th, so we'll definitely get together. Yeah. We'll see you later, man.
Yeah, nice talk.
As we get ready to get started here for the 100-yard butterfly, correct?
Yes, sir, that is correct. We'll have Jonah Carper, Shelby Slaughter, and Ashlie Thomas in this 100 butterfly. Jonah Carper and Shelby Slaughter, both sophomores. Jonah for New Albany, Shelby for B&L. Ashlie Thomas is a junior for B&L.
And they are in the water.
$100 butterfly, definitely one of the most fun races you can do, in my opinion at least. I really like the opportunity to swim this in high school instead of my other events like the 200 IM. Senior year, I switched from the 200 IM and the 100 backstroke to the 100 fly and the 100 backstroke so I could have some fun.
And let's remind everybody what you do swim at Purdue.
I swim the backstroke races at Purdue. So I'll do 50 backstroke on relays. I do the 100 backstroke individually, and I do the 200 backstroke individually as well. But in high school, I also dabbled in the 200 IM, 400 IM, 100 fly, and 200 fly, and sometimes the 50 freestyle. It looks like Shelby Slaughter here, finishing off her 100 fly. Great swim for her. It looks like a good race for second right now. Probably go to Jonah Carper though, and it does. Jonah Carper finishing second, Ashlie Thomas finishing third. Good swimming to all those ladies. Next up we have the men's 100 butterfly with Colin Kruer, Matthew Bishop, and Sam Jaggers for New Albany. And then on the closer half of the pool, we'll have Garrett Henson and Cole Dennis. So a lot of this 100 butterfly depends on how good you can get your underwaters.
And we'll see that now.
This race and the 100 backstroke, both especially, it's 60 yards underwater, 40 yards swimming. So in swimming there's a 15-meter rule. You're allowed to kick up to 15 meters underwater, and then the rest of it has to be swimming. But when you get up to higher levels of swimming, like the Olympics or NCAA championships or Big Ten or SEC championships, you'll see all the swimmers taking advantage of that rule because it's actually faster to swim underwater than it is to swim above the water. So the 100 fly or the 100 backstroke becomes more underwater than it is actually swimming. But it looks like Sam Jaggers with the lead right now. We'll see what he can finish at. He'll finish around a 100, and then Garrett Henson will finish second. Good swim from both of those guys, as well as the other two New Albany guys up on the top half of the pool. And finishing fifth will be Cole Dennis. Sam with a 100.52. Garrett Henson with a 105.03. Third place up in lane one was Colin Kerr. Next up we have the women's 100 freestyle. In lanes 1, 2, and 3 will be New Albany swimmers: Olivia Randall, Dana Wright, Annalise Hickman. In lane 4, 5, and 6 will be B&L swimmers: Kami Breedlove, Allison McIntosh, and Caitlin Moody. Allison McIntosh, a senior for B&L. We'll see what she can do. looks like the first 25 of this can go either way between Cami Breedlove and Annalise Hickman.
And as you can see, the teammates are out there cheering on their teammates in the water.
Looks like Cami Breedlove will have a lead, closely followed by Annalise Hickman. Let's see who has more in the tank for the second 50.
And this one's going to come down to the touch.
It should, yeah. Very close racing. It looks like the win will go to Annalise Hickman. Cami Breedlove finishing closely behind her in second place. Good job to both of those girls. That was good racing. Came down to .28. Finishing third and fourth were Dana Wright and Olivia Randall. And then Caitlin Moody and then Allison McIntosh. Great swimming from all of them. Next up we have the men's 100 freestyle with David Dye, Eli Jackson, and Caleb Kruer for New Albany. And then on the bottom half of the pool we'll have John Allen, Isaiah Eckel, and then Trey Kimbley for the Stars. Should be a really good race between John Allen and Caleb Kruer. Looks like they are
about 2 seconds apart, right?
Yeah, 2 seconds apart or so. Caleb Kruer with the 22.3 earlier in the 50 freestyle. We'll
See if he continues that.
Yeah.
We will follow them as much as we can.
Looks like Caleb Kruer with a slight lead. A really good turn. He's got about a half body length on John Allen, out in 24.2. John, though, is more of a distance swimmer, so we'll see if John can come back a little bit on him. Looks like it's all Caleb Kruer right now.
Yes, he looks more like the sprinter.
Caleb with a great time. Same with John Allen, though. And then Trey Kimbley and Isaiah Eckel will finish third and fourth, followed up by Eli Jackson. Caleb Kruer with a time of 50.81. John Allen with a 52.30. Great swim from both of them. And then up in lane one, David Dye just finished. Good job to him too. Looked like he had never swam that before because he was entered with no time. In lane 5 and 6, Trey Kimbley dropped 6 seconds in that to drop to a 58.5. Great job for him. All right. Now we have the girls 500 freestyle.
The marathon.
The marathon. The marathon of high school swimming. So we have Maria Fost, Lauren Lopp in lanes 1 and 2 for New Albany. And then in lanes 4, 5, and 6, we have Ursula Patton, Shelby Slaughter, and Lydia Scales.
So this will be about a 10-minute race.
Ursula holding the school record in this event, 5:22.67. Probably won't get near that time right now because they're in the middle of hard training, but still hope for some fast times.
Like we said, this is about a 10-minute race with the leaders finishing in about
Closer to 5 minutes for the leaders.
So we will try to show everybody in the pool as much as possible. At the other end of the pool, you'll notice they have teammates helping them remember what number lap they are on.
Essential part for this.
Yes,
And-
as they will do 20, correct?
Yes, 20 lengths. So in swimming generally, you kind of you set up your race plan in your mind, and then when you get up on the blocks, you kind of just let your mind go completely blank other than your race plan. And sometimes that even includes counting. So in the 500 or a race like this, it's kind of a good idea to focus more on your swimming and then focus on your pacing more than looking at the counter every single lap.
Yeah, to me, I wouldn't want to see that number until I got to 13 or,
Yeah,
or 15 where I needed to really push it.
right. See, in a race like the mile, it's even worse because there's 66. So I try to just not even look at the counter until about 50 or so, when you only have around a 500 left or 400 left, I guess. But a mile's a totally different creature than this race, though. One of my roommates up in college actually does the mile, and I don't know how he does it, but it's just a different mindset when you start swimming a distance like a mile. It's not like any other race in swimming. Looks like Ursula Patton has a lead right now as she comes up on the halfway point.
And she is entering your screen now.
She'll
We will
be
watch her turn.
flipping right there.
She is on, looks like 11 out of 20. That is Ursula Patton right there.
300 yards into this race. She has a 200 left. Let's see how much she has left and how hard she can finish this race.
Here are two more B&L swimmers.
Looks like that was Shelby Slaughter and Lydia Scales.
As they turn. Looks like Ursula has about 5 more lengths.
5 more links when she gets down there.
And we'll zoom in on the New Albany swimmers on this side.
And that's Laura Lopp and Maria Faust. It looks like Laura's flipping at 100 with a 125 yards left right now. Shelby Slaughter also with a flip right there, coming on to her last 100, I believe. Yes. Ursula Patton got a flip. She gets the bell. The bell means that you're in the lead and you have your last 50 to go. So once you get to the last 50 of the 500, it's kind of like the 50 freestyle where you just kind of sprint as hard as you can go. It's a little bit different of a stroke because the 500 is more of an aerobic race instead of an anaerobic race, which means it's using a lot more oxygen and not the glycogen in your muscles, but similar efforts.
And Ursula just finished.
Oh wait, no. We'll see her time in a second. 5:46. Good job to her. And then Shelby Slaughter will finish second. Then up in lane 2, we have Lauren Lobb finishing third. Good job to her. Lydia Scales flipping. Looks like Maria Foss just flipped to go for her final 50.
She is up in lane 1 on the top of your screen.
She finishes off this race. We'll see how much she has left in the tank. And it looks like she'll finish on a time around 7:24. Good job to her. And then Lydia Scales will have her final 50, I believe. Nope, 75 left once she flips
So
down
we will
here.
follow her the rest of her way. She is fighting through the pain right now.
Oh yeah, I know that pain all too well. No, I kind of like the pain when I'm in practice, but when I'm in a meet, the pain it hurts. It hurts more than anything.
And this will be her final.
Final 50.
Good for her for not giving up and continuing to fight through it.
Shows some real perseverance right there. We'll see if we can see her get close to her season PR, 9:37. Yeah, no, 9:35.77. We'll see if she can drop any time off of that. Lydia, just a freshman for B&O. It'll be exciting to see her drop time in the future. Lydia with a solid drop of about 26 seconds. Good job
for
to
her.
her.
Yes, very good job to her.
All right, next up we have the Ms. 500 with Griffin Hampton, Jack Green, and Caleb Dye for the New Albany people. And then for the stars, we have Alexander Swenson, Hayden Puckett, and Noah Carter. Alexander Swenson with a PR of 4:54. Caleb Dye with 5:43. Jack Green 6:44. Griffin Hampton 6:48. Hayden Puckett of 6:08, and Noah Carter of no time.
And this is going to be about a 7-minute race, depending.
This one, for the leaders, it'll be around 5 minutes, and then for the other guys, it could be 6 or 7 minutes. Yeah.
Again, we will try to show everybody in the pool as much as we can during this race here.
Alexander Swenson, typically a distance swimmer. This is his main event. Out in 27.4. We'll see if he can hold that. Alexander Swenson with about a body length lead on Caleb Dye right now. We'll see how they keep developing this race. Looks like third place right now goes to Hayden Puckett. Good swimming from him. And then 2 New Albany guys follow him very closely. That is Griffin Hampton and Jack Green in that order. Alexander still flipping with the lead, 30.9 for him, great pacing. We'll see if he can hold on to a pace like that. And then Caleb Dye, not too far behind him. Hayden Puckett still flipping in third. Very tempting for me to cheer my brother on right now, but I'll save your ears. Alexander's first 200 was 2 minutes, .01. Very close to the sub 5-minute pace.
And we will try to zoom in about on every swimmer that we can. And here is your brother.
Flipping right now at the halfway point. 32.46 on that 50. Losing pace just a little bit. Well, we'll see how he can hopefully negative split this race a little bit. Get back down into the sub 5-minute pace. Caleb Dye following him in second place. And it looks like Hayden Puckett is still in third. Good job to all 3 of those guys and all the swimmers that are swimming today. Alexander losing pace just a little bit more, 33.06. Hopefully we can see him under 5'10" at least. Would be a fantastic swim for him right now. I know all these guys are very tired.
Yes, again, this is the time of the year where you're still training really, really hard.
Right. Unfortunately, these guys don't get to lift weights this year, but they're still training for 3 hours every day in the afternoon. They have practice from 3:15 to 6:15. So if you've ever wondered if swimming is a big commitment, that's there's your answer right there. Alexander with about a 100 left after he flips right here. On pace to be under 5:20. You see Hayden Puckett flipping right now.
And then here are your 3 New Albany swimmers.
Still see it, yeah.
And here comes,
Enthusiastic coaches.
he's getting the bell.
On his last 50, we'll see if he does the strategy of sprinting the entire last 50 like you're supposed to. It looks like he's doing it pretty well so far. Looks like Hayden Puckett's still in the 3rd place by a good amount. Good for him. We'll see if he can get a PR.
And here comes Swenson in. We will follow him in.
His last little stretch right there. He'll finish in a time of about 5:15. Good job for him. Good job for him. It looks like not too far behind him, Caleb Dye.
That is him coming in on your screen right now to the finish.
Good job to Caleb Dye. It looks like Hayden Puckett's on his last 50 right here.
And we will follow him in.
He's finishing as hard as he possibly can. Good job to Hayden Puckett. Just a little bit off of his PR, but it's still a great swim.
The 2 New Albany swimmers are battling it out here.
For 4th place, it'll go to Griffin Hampton. Jack Green not too far behind. Great racing from both of them. We'll see if these guys got PRs. They did, by a good amount too. Looked like Griffin dropped about 16 seconds, and then Jack Green dropped about 11 seconds. If I'm doing my math right. And then it looks like Noah Carter's still swimming for BNL. This is his first time ever swimming the 500, so we'll see what he can set his personal best at for a start.
And you can kind of see him between the, there at the other end of the pool. He's got about 75 left.
I'm sure as a person that's new to the sport, the 500 was a very intimidating race for him to start at, but he's still going. He hasn't stopped yet, so.
And this will be his final 50.
So it will be. He's got a nice smooth stroke, good pacing.
And all his teammates are there cheering him on to finish as strong as he can. I'm sure he might need some pickle juice.
Oh yeah.
After this one.
He might need some pickle juice. Here he comes. The last 25. Actually, the last like 5 yards. And boom. There you go. Good job to all the swimmers. Looks like he finishes in about 8 minutes and 38 seconds. Not bad for the first time ever swimming.
Good job for him.
And then next up we have girls 200 freestyle relay. This is a little bit of a change of pace from the 500.
Yeah, a little bit quicker racing here.
Just a little bit, yeah. No, but the 4x50 freestyle relay, the fastest relay in swimming. Generally, some of the fastest times ever have been set in this relay with multiple 18 lows in college swimming. 17 highs from exceptional college swimmers like Caleb Dressel from Florida. It looks like we'll have 2 B&L relays and 1 New Albany relay. Ashlie Thomas and Allison McIntosh leading it off for the Stars, along with Lauren Lopp. Looks like Lauren Lopp will be taking it out fast. Flipping first.
And this is 50 yards for each.
Yes, 50 yards for each swimmer. So each swimmer is full sprinting. No holding back on this relay whatsoever. Looks like Lauren Lopp will finish first, followed by Ashlie Thomas and then Allison McIntosh. Looks like the New Albany relay will have the relay. The New Albany relay will have the lead for right now. New Albany just had Abigail Holder swim. Caroline Barbier is in the water right now. Looks like Crystal Webb just swam, and in goes Kaitlyn Moody and Kaitlyn Moody and Abby Rich are swimming right now. She just dove in. And then to anchor off New Albany, we'll have Annalise Hickman. Kaitlyn Moody finishing off her leg, handing it off to Cami Breedlove.
New Albany coming in for the finish here on the top of your screen.
Great job to those girls. In went Bella Held, finishing off the B relay for the Stars. And then Cami Breedlove will finish it off for the Stars A relay.
Good job to that team.
Here comes Bella Held, finishing off her 50 freestyle. Kicking a ton. Good job, Bella. All right, next up, the guys 200 freestyle relay. And lanes 1, 2, and 3 will be New Albany, and lanes 5 and 6 will be the B&L guys. We'll have Logan Papp, David Dye, Matthew Bishop, Trey Kimbley, and Cade Bailey leading off these relays. So lane 1's relay is Logan Papp, Eli Jackson, Caleb Dye, Jack Green. In lane 2 we have David Dye. Looks like Caleb's brother. Oh, twins. Interesting. Thomas Powell, Toby Kleehammer, Madison Payne. And then lane 3 we'll have Matthew Bishop, Ben Powell, Sam Jaggers, and Colin Brewer. In B&L we'll have Trey Kimbley, Cole Dennis, Isaiah Eckel, Adam Tlusik, the senior. And then in lane 6 we'll have Cade Bailey, Noah Carter, Hayden Puckett, and Isaac Williams, another senior. Good luck to these guys. So like I said earlier, this relay is the fastest relay in swimming because it's only 50 yards for every swimmer. So you'll see these guys fully sprinting here. So right now it looks like Matthew Bishop is going to take the lead with a 24.85, followed closely by Trey Kimbley. In goes Cole Dennis for the Stars and Ben Powell for New Albany. And then up in lane 1 we have Eli Jackson. In lane 2 we have Thomas Powell. In lane 6 we have Noah Carter. Ben Powell keeping that lead for New Albany. He'll go at 26.5, and Cole Dennis will go at 27.4, and goes Isaiah Eckel and Sam Jaggers. And then up in lane 1, we also have Caleb Dye, fresh out of that 500. So it looks like Sam Jaggers will hand the lead off to Colin Coor. And then Adam Talusik will go in for the Stars. And then up in lane 1, Jack Green will anchor off the relays. Hayden Puckett finishing off his leg here, handing it off to Isaac Williams, a senior from BNL. Hayden Puckett with a solid time of 28.8. Lane 3 finishing first was Colin Coor with 25.18. Second place was Adam Toulouse's relay. And then in third, up in lane 1, was another New Albany relay. And then Isaac Williams right here finishing off his leg. He'll go 27.65. Great job to him. And then finishing off New Albany B was Madison Payne. Great swimming to all those guys. Next up, we'll have the women's 100 backstroke with Dana Wright, Caroline Barbier, Abigail Holder for New Albany, and then in lanes 4, 5, and 6 are Kaitlyn Hackney, Cami Breedlove, and Caitlin Moody. All these ladies will be doing 100 yards backstroke. This is one of those races where the more you take advantage of underwaters, the faster you'll go, because it's actually faster to swim underwater than it is to swim on the surface in these strokes. The only stroke that it's actually faster to swim on the surface is sprint freestyle. So in a 50 freestyle, you won't see as much underwater swimming.
And this one, they do start in the water.
This should be a pretty tight race, considering Abigail Holder and Kaitlyn Hackney both have times that are slightly under 110, with Kaitlyn Hackney with a 107.5 and Abigail Holder with a 109.3. Hopefully we see some good racing between those two ladies.
And this one is just 4 lengths of the pool.
That is correct. And it looks like it'll be Abigail Holder leading off so far. Kaitlyn Hackney, though, with a little bit of an underwater kick right there to take away a little bit of that lead. And then Cami Breedlove and Caroline Barbier also very close to each other, racing for third. And then up in lane 1, Dana Wright. In lane 6, Caitlin Moody. But it looks like it's going to go to Abigail Holder. Great swimming from her, a nice smooth backstroke, 109 for her. And then Kaitlyn Hackney will finish in a time around 113 high or 114 low. Followed by Cami Breedlove finishing off here. And then Caroline Barbier. And then up in lane 1, Dana Wright. Good swimming to all of them. And then finishing off here will be Kayla Moody. Next up, we have the guys 100 backstroke. We'll have Nate Samsell, Will Carlson, and Kurt Guerin for New Albany. And then in lane 4, 5, and 6, we'll have Adam Plusik, Cole Baker, and Isaac Williams for the Stars. Some of these guys swimming off events. I know Cole Baker and Isaac Williams almost never swim backstroke, but it'll be interesting to see how good they can do in it today.
Very tight race here.
Indeed. We see 3 101s and a 103. Let's see if any of these guys can crack that one minute barrier. too tight to call at the wall. Maybe a slight lead for Cole Baker in lane 5. Yeah, it looks like Cole Baker in the lead right now, slightly ahead of Kurt Guerin. Cole was out in 29 low. Let's see what he has coming home. Kurt Guerin caught up a little bit in that 25 though. Let's see what these boys have in this last 25.
He caught him.
He did. Tight finish right here. Good job of both of those guys. It looks like the win will go to Kurt. A time of 59.69, followed closely by Cole Baker in a 1:00.18. And then third place in lane 4 was Adam Talustik in a 1:05.94. Up in lane 1, fourth place was Nate Samso. And then lane 6 got 5th. And lane 2 got 6th. Good job to all of them. Next up we have the 100 breaststroke with Olivia Randall and Annalise Hickman for New Albany. And then Emma Gabhart, Bella Held, and Crystal Webb for the Stars in lanes 4, 5, and 6. Emma Gabhart close to the girls' record consistently this season. We'll see if she can try to break that record here today. The record time is a 109.39 and looks like she's gone a 109.58. Already the second fastest in B&L's history. We'll see if she can have a good swim here and break
How close
that
is she to the record?
0.2.
0.2, okay.
Looks like some solid swimming for her so far. See what she can go out in. She's out in a 33.1. So she has to go a 36 low to be able to have a shot at that record. Looks like second place in lane 2 is Annalise Hickman and then Olivia Randall following her. Emma Gabhart turning for her last wall. We'll see if she can get it here. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, just off of the record in a 1:11. Good job to Emma. Oh no, 1:10.3. That is less than a second off of that record. Very exciting swimming from her. Finishing in second was Annalise Hickman. Looks like third place will go to Olivia Randall.
B&L has 2 swimmers still fighting through it.
Looks like we have Bella Held and Crystal Webb. We'll see who can out-touch who here. Too close to call her right now. Looks like Bella Held will finish and then followed closely by Crystal Webb. Good swimming from both of them. Next up, we'll have the men's 100 breaststroke. Madison Payne, Logan Papp, and Ben Powell for New Albany. And then we have Garrett Henson and Isaiah Eckel for the Stars in lanes 5 and 6. Isaiah, Logan, and Madison, all freshmen. See what type of times these guys can go. Logan Papp, Isaiah Eckel, both around that 120 mark. 118 from Isaiah, 122 from Logan. And Ben Powell and Garrett Hinson are just both under 110, so we'll have two interesting races between these guys, hopefully. Down there on the other end of the pool, all the new Albany guys cheering their teammate on. Great sportsmanship there. We love to see that.
And the Stars are doing the same.
So the lead will go to Ben Powell, the 50, followed closely by Garrett Hinson. We'll see who has more in this final 50. Close to call right now, but we'll see who finishes. Looks like it's going to go to Ben Powell. Great swim from him and Garrett Hinson. Looks like Isaiah Eckel will finish in third, followed by Logan Papp. Both of those guys went 110s, with Ben going a 110.01. and Garrett Hinson going a 110.73. All right, now we get into the girls 400 freestyle relay.
Our final events of the night, of the day.
Final event. So up on the top half of the pool, we'll have Lauren Lobb, Abigail Holder, Caroline Barbier, and Annalise Hickman for New Albany. And then for BNL, we'll have Ursula Patton, Shelby Slaughter, Kaitlyn Hackney, and Emma Gabhart, along with Allison McIntosh, Ashlie Thomas, Crystal Webb, and Tammy Breedlove for the Stars B relay. And then after this, we'll have the guys 400 freestyle relay, and then we'll have to see what the final scores are.
And this is 4 links for each swimmer,
Yes.
correct?
Yeah, 100 yards for every swimmer in this relay. Looks like leading off right now will be Ursula Patton, Lauren Lopp, and Allison McIntosh. Close at the 25 between Ursula and Lauren. Looks like Ursula will flip first and about 28 high. Nope, 29.04. Lauren flipping at a 30.16. Looks like Ursula will maintain that lead. Next up, we'll have Shelby Slaughter, Ashlie Thomas, and Abigail Holder. Girls are coming to the 50 mark right here. We'll flip. Shelby will go 31-1. And Abigail will go 31-3. So very close swimming between those girls. Ashlie Thomas just dove in for the Stars. Shelby will finish off here and hand it to Kaitlyn Hackney. And then Abigail's gonna finish off here and hand it off to Caroline Barber. Kaitlyn flips there at the 50 mark. Followed by Caroline. In goes Crystal Webb for the Stars B relay. As Kaitlyn Hackney finishes off here, Emma Gabhart will dive into the pool. We'll see what kind of split she can go. Emma Gabhart, the younger sister of Paul Gabhart, former IU swimmer. She's got a lot of good swimmers in her family, so let's see what she can go here. She goes out into 27:43. She finishes off here. She'll finish off for the Stars in 30.24. So she'll go about a 57 on that relay. Good split for her. In comes Cammie Breedlove for the Stars, finishing off the Stars B relay. She's got 100 yards to go. And then finishing off for New Albany will be Annalise Hickman. Good job to those girls. Looks like Cammie's got about 75 yards left. We'll follow her for the rest of the race. She'll flip a 34.7. The final girl that's swimming the meet right now. Hopefully she goes out strong. And after this, we'll have the guys relays. There'll only be one guys relay for B&L and 3 for New Albany. She's gonna finish the Stars off. Good job to all the ladies that swam today. Now we have one final guys relay with the men's 400 freestyle relay. Lane 1, we have David Dye, Thomas Powell, Hobie Kleehammer, and Griffin Hampton. In lane 2, we have Caleb Dye, Nate Samsell, Eli Jackson, and Colin Kruer. And then lane 3, we have Will Carlson, Matthew Bishop, Kurt Guerin, and Caleb Kruer. And then in lane 5 for the Stars, we have Alexander Swenson, Garrett Henson, Cole Baker, and John Allen. So out of that relay for the Stars, you have 3 freestylers and 1 breaststroker. So we'll see some good racing between both of these A relays and hopefully everybody in this.
And no seniors for New Albany has 1 senior in their A team.
Yep. No seniors for B&L though, so that'll be exciting to watch them through the rest of this year and the rest of their senior year too. Hopefully their senior year looks a little bit better than this, but in regards to all the COVID rules and competition, we're just thankful that they get to compete today.
Yes, that is the main thing. And I know tickets are limited everywhere, so that is why Bedford North Lawrence has decided to stream everything that they can here at the high school.
Looks like Alexander Swinson and Will Carlson take it out for the Stars of New Albany. Very close to each other. Only .17 separates those guys.
Oh, wow.
Alexander has a little bit more of a distance freestyle background though, so we'll see if he can finish this race.
Same time. Got in the water same time. We'll see how this one.
52.80 to 52.77, Alexander. And then looks like Garrett Henson and Matthew Bishop will be in the race right now. Matthew Bishop with a slight lead, followed closely by Garrett Henson. Then up in lane 2 we have Nate Samsel.
They're making their turns right now.
Final 25 for both of these guys. Garrett will hand it off to Cole Baker. And Matthew Bishop will hand it off to Kurt Guerin.
They made some time there up underwater, as I can see from my angle.
Looks like it's all Cole Baker and Kurt Guerin right now. Cole Baker with a slight lead going into this final 25. We'll get to see a rematch between Caleb Kerr and John Allen.
Yes, and I'm sorry for those of you at home, but this is a very exciting race, as you can tell from all the swimmers have lined up in front of us.
The swimmers have lined up, cheering on their teammates. We do love to see that. We love to see the sportsmanship, but unfortunately that comes at a cost of not having a fantastic camera angle.
And the B&L swimmer was in the water first.
Looks like Caleb Kerr will have the lead.
On the last 50.
23-2 for that guy. Solid first split in 100.
Need a good underwater here.
Great swimming from John Allen and Caleb Kerr there.
Yes, very good swimming from everybody. And the New Albany C team still has one swimmer to get in the water.
Looks
At
like
the top of your,
Griffin Hampton right there.
and their B team just finished.
BT just finished with Colin Kerr, Caleb's younger brother.
And we will watch him finish.
He'll finish off for the New Albany guys. Finish a great meet of racing. Some good competition between these two teams.
Yes, a great day, a great senior day of racing here from the B&L pool.
Griffin finishes up this last 5 yards. Finished off the meet. just very thankful to be here and thankful to be able to have the opportunity to compete, watch all these guys compete, and be in the stands, and experience this great moment between these two teams. Looks like the final results were New Albany guys winning their side of the meet, and then the Bedford girls winning their side of the meet. So definitely pretty close between both teams. It's great to see all these young athletes come out and compete.
Yes, it's always great during these tough times that we are in, that both schools have given the athletes the ability, you know, they're doing everything that they can for these athletes to get in the pool or get on the court or wherever they're at on the field to get out and play. But Andrew, thank you so much for being here. Any final thoughts from today?
Well, I'm just really thankful to be able to help out with this commentary. It's definitely a really good opportunity for me to learn. And then also really thankful to be able to watch all these athletes to have fun and compete. I know it's definitely stressful times. They're in and out of hybrid schedules, and I know this is a good breath of fresh air for them. So, yeah.
Yes, I agree with you. It's always good to see these high school athletes be able to get in the water and compete. And again, we want to thank you at home for watching. I want to thank our sponsors, Bedford Federal Savings Bank, where community comes first, and Resource Services. And then our next live stream will be this evening. B&L Boys Basketball will host Madison tonight. We will start that live stream a little bit before 6. So please come check us back out. We'll be live right here on Bedford North Lawrence High School YouTube and Facebook pages. So again, thank you to Andrew. Thank you to all of you. And then we will see you at our next live stream. Everybody, stay healthy at home, and if this is your only live stream with us, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Everybody have a great day.